So there's a woman that you like, and you're desperately trying to rack your brain about what to say to her that lets her know that you like her so that she hopefully will like you back. But what do you say? And more importantly, what do you not say? That's what we're covering in today's video. The 7 things that you absolutely do not want to say to a woman that you are trying to attract. Hi, I'm Jeff Campbell from DivorcedParentsClub.com, and I'm glad you're here with me. The first one is not a specific thing to avoid saying, but it is the concept of agreeing with every single thing that she says. A lot of guys make this mistake. I've made this mistake before too. You think, well, if I just agree with everything that she says, then she'll realize how compatible we are and she'll naturally be drawn to me. She'll naturally like me more if I don't put up any opposition to any opinion that she has. And that's actually just dead wrong. For one, it makes you look wishy-washy and like a people pleaser, because that's exactly what you are being. You're being a people pleaser. You're not standing up for your own opinions. You're just acquiescing, if I can use that word, to every single thing that she says. And it makes you look like, well, he doesn't really have a backbone. He doesn't really have a strong opinion about anything. He doesn't take a stand for anything. So I don't want you to disagree with her on principle, and I don't want you to be rude about it, but it's okay if she says, hey, I love red cars and your favorite color is blue. And you say, yeah, red cars are cool, but I love blue cars. It's okay to state your opinion in a fun, lighthearted, playful manner. Now, of course, if you're talking politics or something that can get a little divisive, you want to make sure and keep it light and playful. Don't go down that rabbit hole too early into the courting stage of a relationship. The next one is telling her how hot she is and how attractive she is and, oh my God, you look amazing. It's okay to compliment a woman. Let's be clear about that. She does need to know that you find her attractive, but she knows she's hot if she's hot. She knows that. She gets told that every day, all day long, by all kinds of kind of creepy guys, quite frankly. You need to differentiate yourself. You need to stand out from the crowd. And that means complimenting her on something that goes a little deeper than surface level. Like, oh my gosh, that dress looks amazing on you. It really shows off your figure really well. I love how that color works with your skin color, or makes your eye color pop, or something like that. Or compliment her on a skill or something that she says. Maybe if she mentions a book that she's reading, compliment her on how amazing you think that book is and how that speaks volumes about her personality. Something along those lines, something that goes deeper than surface level, because it shows that you're paying attention. It is complimenting her, but it's not just complimenting her on something that's surface value. Because after all, she can do her hair and nails and makeup and all that kind of stuff, but whether she's beautiful or not is kind of something that's a little bit out of her control. She's kind of born that way, right? You want to compliment her on something that she has actually cultivated for herself. The next one is, again, not something specific, but don't get mad or butthurt or obviously irritated at something that she says. In the early stages of dating and courting and getting to know somebody, women will test guys. That's just the way it is. And if you're not sure what those tests are, you're not sure how to spot them, you're not sure how to pass them, more importantly, check out that video up here in the corner where I go through the most common tests that women will give guys and how to pass them and how to recognize that you're being tested. But no matter what she says, keep it light, keep it playful. Don't get mad. Don't get butthurt. You've got to maintain a sense of composure. You're the Rock. You're a man. You're strong. You're confident. You don't really care if she insults you or says something rude. And if it gets too bad, then you end the date and you walk away, or if you're even on a date to begin with. You don't have to put up with abusive behavior, but don't get mad. Don't get butthurt. Stay strong, centered, and masculine, no matter what she says. And that's a good way to pass her tests if you're being tested. The next one is, again, not something totally specific, but don't do more talking than she does. She needs to do the majority of the talking as you're getting to know her and in the early stages of dating and courting. Once you're in a full-fledged relationship down the road, it's okay if it's a little more balanced. But in the early stages, you've got to let her do most of the talking, and you need to be the one asking the questions. Why is that? Well, it's just the same as a job interview. The person asking the questions is the one leading the interaction, and you want to be leading her. You're the man. You need to be in the masculine role, and that is in a leadership role. So you need to be asking high quality questions and then letting her talk ad nauseum in giving the answers to those questions. Don't do the majority of the talking. For one, it makes you look kind of selfish and stuck up, and it makes it seem as if you're not that interested in her. Asking her questions that get her talking about herself is the best way to make her realize that you're interested in who she is as a person, and that's a great way to raise her attraction level for you. Real quick, if you like this video and you want to see more videos like it, hit that like button for me. It sends a great signal to YouTube's algorithm, and then they're going to show my video to more people just like you. Helps me grow my channel and reach more people, and I really appreciate you taking the time to do that. The next one, and this is if she's showing signs that she's not that into you or just sees you as a friend, is don't say things like, "Why don't you like me?" or "Don't you like me?" That makes you look a little pathetic, quite frankly. It shows a complete lack of confidence in who you are and in what you bring to the table and what you offer. You're a great guy. You're a catch. That's the attitude that you need to have. And even if she doesn't recognize that, that's okay. We're not cut out for every single person on this planet. And if she's not the right one for you, no big deal. Move on to the next one. But you need to act as if you are the catch. You are the prize. And she needs to feel that confidence from you, because confidence is the #1 thing that attracts women to men. And it doesn't really matter as much how you look, how you conduct yourself, what kind of shape you're in, what kind of car you drive. Confidence is what's going to set you apart. So don't say things that show a lack of confidence. The next one, and again, this kind of ties in if she's not quite feeling it or whatever, and she said, "Well, I think we could be great friends," or "I just see you as a friend," that kind of thing. You don't ever want to agree to platonic friendship with a woman that you are interested in. Why is that? Because 99% of the time, she will keep you around for attention and validation, but never escalate things to a romantic level. And meanwhile, she's going out on romantic dates with other guys, but she's using you to kind of dump on emotionally, or you're the guy that comes over and fixes the disposal when it breaks and that kind of thing. And you think in your head, well, she's going to see how great of a guy I am, and she's going to recognize the value that I bring to the table, and eventually she'll say yes to wanting to be in a relationship with me. And the reality of it is 99% of the time that just does not happen. So if you like her romantically, do not accept a platonic friendship role. Just say, "Hey, I really like you, and I would love to go out with you in a romantic way and see where things could go. But if you just want to be friends, that just doesn't work for me. So I'm going to go down the road and I'm going to find someone that I'm more compatible with, and you should do the same, and best of luck to you. And if you change your mind, give me a call." Something along those lines. You don't need to be rude. You don't need to be butthurt about it. It's no big deal. Again, there's plenty of women out there for you, and you are the prize. You are the catch. Keep that mindset and then just move on down the road, but do not accept a platonic friendship role. And that also includes doing things and agreeing to things that ultimately are platonic. So if you say that, you've got to stick to your guns. Don't agree to meet her out for coffee the next day or lunch or go to the movies, that kind of thing. Go on romantic dates in the evening with her, or don't do anything at all. And the next one is telling her what you really feel about her, how you really think. "I really like you," or if you're even further down the line, "I love you." Don't dump everything on the table for her to see too early on. You've got to wait, first of all, for her to kind of tell you how she feels about you. Then you can say some of these things in response. That's especially true if we're talking about the phrase, "I love you." You should never say that to a girl before she's said it to you. And even after she said it the first time, you want to say it a little less frequently than she does. You want to keep her guessing a little bit. You don't want to be rude. You don't want to be aloof. You don't want to be distant. You don't want to be emotionally unavailable. But you don't want it to be painfully obvious that you're more into her than she is into you. There's got to be a little bit of mystery there to keep her attraction level high. So don't say too much too soon, and always say less than she does. And that definitely includes in the early stages telling her how much you like her. Show her that you like her through your actions. Invite her out on dates. Escalate things to a physical level when she's showing signs of attraction back for you. Do chivalrous things like opening her car door, opening the door to the restaurant, things like that. If you asked her out, make sure you're paying. You're not going Dutch. Show her through your actions that you like her, but do not say, "I really like you," too soon. Wait for her to tell you how she feels, and then it's okay to tell her a little bit about how you feel. But again, you always want to do a little bit less of that than she does to keep the mystery alive. In the early stages of dating, though, your job as a man or as a woman is to vet the people that you are seeing. You want to make sure and weed out the crazies early on. And there are some really clear signs that a woman or a man is not right for you. And in a recent video, I go over 19 serious red flags to look for when you're dating somebody. If you haven't seen that video yet, I want you to check it out right up here, right now, because it walks you through all of the things that you need to be on the lookout for to avoid heartbreak and crazy town. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video.